4th of motherfucking July.
4th of July.
Shit
It is
right.
the 4th.
As you get older, remember being in high school and waiting for like fucking, I don't know, February 3rd to just dissipate. You're sitting in English class and it took for fucking ever.
Mm-hmm.
It was just 4th of July like 6 days ago, wasn't it? For you and I?
It feels like it.
Shit flies by, man.
But do you also remember that when you were in school and then the 4th of July hits, you're like, oh, shit. That means I'm that much closer to going back to school.
But when you and I went to school, wait, 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
When I went to school didn't start till after fucking Labor Day. Like,
Yeah,
it
that-
might have
yeah.
started right before. Like,
Right.
it started right before, and you had a day off. You had an extended weekend, and that was like a little dick tease.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And then you had real school.
Right. So,
These motherfuckers going to August now.
yeah, so I'm not going to disclose my birthday because there's creepy people on the internet, but the year that I was born, they changed that. So had I been born a year before, I would have gone to school the year before that because it started after the Labor Day.
How drunk are you? The year before they started that, I would have gone to school the year before because the year before. How many times you going to
would've
fucking say
started-
year fucking before?
I can
They
say
got
the year
it.
before. Yeah. So
They
you
got it.
understand that the year before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, I would have gone to school
The year
I
before.
would have been in a different. But one of my buddies, his name was Ozzy. Rest his soul. Ozzy was. He's now passed.
Did he snort a bunch of ants? Did he bite a bat? How did he die? And that wasn't his real name.
Yeah, it was Ozzy.
Bullshit.
Ozzy Lightner. Yeah, he good dude. Really. Actually, he was a fantastic dude. Not that Ozzy. Ozzy was from the East Coast, and he actually was a year ahead of me in school. We had the exact same birthday, exact same day, year, and month, all of that. But he was a grade ahead of me because he was East Coast, and they hadn't switched it yet to the West Coast.
The East Coast for you might be Colorado. Where was he from in the East Coast?
New York.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
actually.
Oh, so did he have New York attitude?
He did.
Yeah.
I miss Ozzy. Ozzy was a good dude.
Damn, how'd he pass away?
He was killed, actually. He was shot down in a drive-by.
What
actually.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you hanging out with? This sounds like a fucking episode of White Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, well, Ozzy was not white.
He wasn't
and-
white?
No, just unfortunate. So
Damn, that's
God rest your soul, Ozzy. But my point is, he was a grade ahead of me because of our birthday, and he being on the East Coast, they hadn't switched that yet. So it was after the Labor Day, he was able to get in ahead of me. And,
Okay.
yeah, so
Did
we had a bond.
Okay, were you smarter than Ozzy? I know you competed against him. What did you get in Miss Lawrence's class last year, Ozzy? Because I got a better grade. You
He could
fuck.
outrun the hell out of me, I'll tell you what.
Oh, so this sounds like a brother. You had a brother
he
named
was.
Ozzy?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, speaking of running, I hear
Yeah.
Ozzy, I hear White Boy, but then I hear Fast.
Yeah.
And you hear brother.
He was.
I stereotype.
But
I don't give a
no,
fuck. That shit.
he and I competed a lot because we had the exact same birthday, but he was a year, a grade ahead of me.
Same year, same month, same day.
Everything, yeah.
No
yeah,
shit.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man.
Ah,
R.I.P.
such a good
Ozzy.
dude. Yeah.
I
I always played it for
That
him.
shit is
He's
hot,
like,
man.
He didn't like it. I loved it, and he's like, yeah.
What's the other one he got? No More Tears. The way that comes
he's
in.
got that. He's got a lot of good songs. Mama, I'm Coming Home is probably my favorite by.
No More Tears is my favorite, and I find myself listening to that on fucking my stereo only goes to 25. I have it up to 30, right? Driving down the street, and I got the windows down, and these people look. That black motherfucker listening to Ozzy Osbourne. I don't give a fuck because the way that comes in with that.
Oh, who
big
cares?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, emails. What on this 4th of July?
Yeah.
What Sunday is a Saturday? Is it
It's a
Sunday?
Sunday.
Saturday.
It's
Sunday?
a Sunday,
Saturday.
which is unique for us because we have never recorded on a 4th of July.
You stick around long enough, you get the hot girl's pussy. You know what I mean? You just kind of sit there and cut.
I think
and
we've recorded on multiple Super Bowls. I think
Both
we've
our
recorded on
birthdays.
Christmas,
Both our birthdays.
on our birthdays,
Easter every year, obviously.
but never on a 4th.
I like
of
how you
July.
go to multiple Super Bowls. I like that. Like that. This is, oh fuck, we recorded on Super Bowl. Our birthdays, you stupid ass. We recorded on both our birthdays, kids' birthdays,
Yep.
all fucking
Yep.
holidays, and here we are
Everything.
finally on the fucking 4th of July. It falls
Yeah.
on a Sunday, and guess what? You're gonna get it.
Yes,
Yeah,
here we are.
Wood's gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. All right, emails. Carl, world leader winner. You guys spoke about who would win the world leader fight. I'm telling you right now, as an American living in England, we want no part of Boris Johnson at all. First of all, he's got 8 kids from 3 different marriages. Hello, Wood. You think he hasn't felt pain? Wood, have you felt pain? He was raised to be a world king and grew up without any friends, so he gives a fuck about nothing, especially fighting fair. And his hair is already messed up. It looks like he just got done fighting. Anytime I see him, you don't think this guy can take a punch? Think again. Plus, the guy has done or does coke. So unless you clowns want to celebrate 12th night or the zombie royal family, shut your mouth because the food here is disgusting. We got a couple of variations of that, but that was my favorite. Boris Johnson ain't no fucking joke.
Boris Johnson. I punched in the wrong one.
Oh, you don't know who he is? Look at his fucking hair. This motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
okay.
yeah. I mean, I'm the guy. I get in line. I'll respect the president. You may not agree with everything. You don't agree with everything everybody does, right? You don't agree with shit your fucking parents do.
Look, Boris Johnson.
He's going to beat the fuck out of Joe Biden.
Alexander Boris de Feifel Johnson. Alexander.
Yeah.
Like that.
Be reasonable, Alexander.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Reasonable went out the
because he
fucking
doesn't
window.
care if his hair is dirty, messed up or not. Man, holy shit, Snag is what they shit. I mean,
You know what? This motherfucker's got a jock strap on underneath his suit. He could give a fuck about anything else going on.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of fucked up shit is this? I'm going to read this just like it's written, okay?
Okay.
What kind of fucked up shit is this? I take my fat, ginger Irish ass to Phoenix for the International Irish Dance Competition to support the family that is competing, and upon arrival, learn this isn't an Irish dance thingy. They're not selling beer or booze during the competition. Bitch, you're calling this an Irish festival and no booze? Fuck you. On another note, Phoenix is hotter than the goddamn sun.
It is.
It's so hot
It really
I can
is.
smell my ball fro burning when I walk outside. Fuck this city, Mac. Now, what the fuck is that? I didn't know Irish people went to fucking Phoenix.
I did think
Because
they did.
I thought they would disintegrate or be permanent scabs.
It
is what I
doesn't
was
sound
thinking.
like it's like the right thing to do.
And who the fuck is going to have an Irish dance without alcohol? Oh, I'll tell you who. People don't want fights in their fucking venue, okay? Because
Yeah.
the Irish are known for getting lick it up and taking
get
punches.
fights, yep.
They turn it hockey 210.
Yeah.
I was going to say 1-on-1. It's not rudimentary. It's hockey 210. I've been in an Irish fucking situation. I would tell you about the time. One of my cousins got married to a white lady back in the 80s, right? And she's Irish. No, she wasn't Irish. I take that back. She was Italian, right?
Okay.
Which, I mean, is Italian like white? Well, to black people it is.
I don't know.
Because I
No.
saw, to black people,
Yeah, it is.
Italian is white.
Yeah.
but Italians got some shit. Eddie Murphy talked about that. Look him up on Delirious. Or Raw. But here's the thing. My cousin married a fucking Italian, right?
Ooh.
Okay? And so on one side of the fucking church, you got black people.
Uh-huh.
On the other side, you got Irish people. Okay? Because I'm telling you, Boston's segregated. Look it up. Boston is one of the most racist northern cities you fucking...
Which is surprising considering it's in the north.
They're supposed to be so progressive. No.
Right. And when there was the whole Civil War, we're always taught that it's north versus south, right? Okay.
Talk to Jim Rice about that shit, okay? Anyhow, so you got the church separated. Now, my cousin was the DJ. And when the minister said, "You may now kiss the bride," my cousin dropped the needle on, "It's a nice day for a white wedding." And I thought a fucking riot was going to break out. I'm back by my cousin. I laughed my ass off. I thought it was one of the funniest fucking things in the world. The white people didn't think it was fucking necessarily funny. And those
Why
Italians...
did they think that was funny?
Shit is hilarious.
I think
to
that
me.
would have been great.
Okay, I wish you were there. You don't look Italian, but you
No.
should have been sitting
No,
over
I
there to
don't-
calm
I'm
these
not very
motherfuckers
Italian.
down. Independence Day, fellas. I have to say, you guys are still going strong. Great shows. I have some questions that either I have been asked or have been thinking about. I don't have too many friends, so fuck it. I will ask you dumbasses because at least you have each other. I'm also thinking of double spacing so that Keith can read it clearly and make the font bigger. I won't because I'm an asshole. Nice.
Yeah.
I just thought about it, though. Why is Jergens lotion known as the universal name for sperm to men? I've never heard that.
I haven't heard it as the universal language for but I've heard like you're going to go jerk off, you're going to go get some Jergens the jerk off. Like Jergens is the jerk off lotion because it's not so I use Aveeno lotion. It's made with oatmeal. It's really good for your skin, but it absorbs really well into your skin.
Your dick looks 6 years old, doesn't
Yeah, it does. It's very soft. Maybe this is why I have so many kids. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I digress. So, but Jergens, it doesn't absorb into your skin, so it stays lubey, right? So the Jergens is naturally for jerking off, and that's why.
Okay.
To who's this email from?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Even before social media, Cheryl Miller could dunk. Margot Diedick for the Utah Stars at 7 feet could dunk. She just didn't want the notoriety. Keith, 2 things back to, I don't know, Freaknik episode. I don't remember talking about Freaknik. Wood still doesn't understand the reason you get a U-Haul truck and drive down. You can explain to him. I'll explain to you right now.
Okay.
The reason you get a U-Haul truck is because what do you got? You got a place to sleep and you got a place to fuck. All right. So
the two important things.
You get in a U-Haul and you go fishing. All right. And you put some sleeping bags back there, or you don't, because
it doesn't.
Freaknik was in Atlanta in July, June, and so it's gonna be warm. So you could leave the back open, and you sit back there. And you got all your drinks, you got a room, and you know what? You find a little tasty, and you be like, "Look, we'll drive around the block, and whatever I can do and around the block, that's all I got. All right, that's my best work, girl." Whatever happens around this block, all right? That's my best work.
Okay.
All right, so that's how I explained it to you. So he said, especially all the damn milk he spreads. That's you. When was the last time your listeners will admit to a good hand job or finger bang?
I don't know.
Finally, Keith, why does Bobby Brown say 1 + 1 = 1? That's New Edition. And he spelled addition with an A, and it's E because it's edition like the book, not edition like ad. I do not know. I think it's in the song, I think it's
because it's like
everybody want to know what's going down.
It's really simple. Honestly, it's like
every little step. I think it's in every little step.
It's 1 + 1 = 1 because when you and I, girl, get together, we become one. It's us. It's really easy. It's not that hard.
You would think that would be romantic, but when Bobby was saying it back in 80s,
but he's not trying to be romantic.
No,
he's telling you, girl, like
I'm coming to your town, bitch.
Me plus you are gonna make me even better.
Yeah. And that's from Thad. Now, Thad is arrogant enough to send 2 emails in 1 week, which is a feat Jamathan haven't needed accomplished. All right, but I'm going to read it. What did I say?
I don't know, but
I said he sent 2 emails in 1 week, which is a feat Jamathan hasn't even accomplished.
Right,
that's not what I said?
No, but the first time it'll be clipped and it'll be posted, but that's okay. Continue.
Right. Sorry, fellas. I have some other thoughts. If you were an assassin, what would you have in your kill box? And secondly, Wood, did you really not like Waterboy, Big Daddy, The Wedding Singer, Uncut Gems, which I haven't seen. I want to see that. Still, shit. He does all kinds of kid movies, grown-ups and shit. You and Keith are the I pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Think about it. Both of those are from Thad. First of all, your name's fucking Thad. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like something you have on your back. Like you take your shirt off and your girl's like, damn, you got Thad. You got Thad all up and down your fucking back, man. What have you been doing? Who's that bitch? You been with that bitch again? I know she's got Thad. And you fucking, you know what I mean?
I don't want no Thad in our house.
Thad
We're going to have to wash all the sheets.
My kill box. What would be in my kill kit? I'd have a hook. I'd have a hook, a bat, obviously duct tape, because every good killer has to have duct tape, and Visqueen. And I'd have clippers, because what I would do, right, is I'd roll up, because I'm killing pedophiles, okay? Yeah. So I'd roll up behind the pedophile, I'd fucking hit him in the head, I'd drag him into his apartment, because all pedophiles live in apartments or the mom's basement. So the mom's home, I just turn the music up. I shave their fucking head, right? Right? So I shave their head. I take the clippers with me, and then I duct tape their hands, right? I drag them out to my car. I put them in the trunk. I take them where I'm going to take them, and I do what I do. I keep them alive, like Russell, not Russell Crowe. Who's 300? What the fuck's his name? Gerard Butler. He's in that movie with Jamie Foxx, where he keeps the dude alive and kills him and then keeps him alive again. That's the shit I do, because you know what? I got time.
Yeah. Well, that was a lot more elaborate. Apparently, you've. I don't read the emails, so you were a little bit prepared for that. These are always sprung on me.
Well, I pick them.
Yeah, you do. So for me, I would in my kill box. So I would have duct tape, because everyone has duct tape.
Gotta have duct tape.
I would have some, and that's just for the mouth. Chloroform. I'd have some rope, and they're gonna get chloroformed. I'm going to tape their mouth shut. Then I'm going to tie them down, and a knife.
Okay.
I'm going to make it slow.
Minus the knife, that sounds like a date with you. I haven't seen you on dates. And you've had fucking rope sticking out your back pocket. I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, I needed another tax deduction.
That's because here's the thing. You never know. Are you going to go on a date with me, or are you never going to go home again? Because sometimes, exactly. You're terrified. You don't know what's about to happen to you.
Okay.
So that's what I would do. Yeah, it's a simple bag. It's a very. I could carry it in a backpack. I could carry it in a man purse. It doesn't matter. I'd have it with me anytime.
I used to see. I got to put this out there because people have known me a long time. Listen, I used to carry a man purse. I did. I had a little thing, right? Like you put your credit cards in, and then you have. So it was back in the day when you had those little Franklin Day pennants, and there was an area for that, and it had a little strap. And I would carry this motherfucker out, keep your money in, and all this shit. I still got them. They're like in this chest where I keep all my shit. And I look at it now, and you can't say shit like this, but I'm gonna say shit like this. How faggoty were you back in the day to fucking walk around with that goddamn thing, right? Right? Okay. Look, 6'4". 200 plus pounds walking around with this fucking little purse and shit. I'm like, why didn't somebody say something? Guess what? Motherfuckers did say shit.
They did.
They did say it.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen because I thought it was cute.
You can you can say that because you're referring to the area. You're technically quoting that time frame, right?
Okay.
So you're fine.
Don't qualify my statement, but I'm gonna say this. How come you can't say shit is gay or whatever anymore? Because look, I understand. Like, be gay. Be gay.
Yeah.
Be gay, please.
Okay.
Please be gay because it'll save you money.
Yeah, it would actually.
Okay?
It
please
would,
be gay. But why can't you say that shit no more? I'm a guy. I perceive. So a gay guy could turn around and say, "Oh, why you acting black?" You know what I mean? They can say that shit, right? You go to fucking Popeyes.
I don't think they could. I don't think they could.
Why can't they? Why can't they?
What do you? I guess. What are you suggesting? If let's say I'm gay and I say, "Oh, Keith, well, why are you acting black?" Like, what am I suggesting there?
What are you suggesting? But I am black. But no, hang on.
Okay,
you as a white American dude. You as a white American dude. You don't have this mental stature of what black is. Do you?
Do I have what is? Like, I guess it could be a lot of things. Depends on who you are.
I'm asking you. What's your brother's name? Terry. So Terry walks in. Okay. Terry's got a fucking Jerry curl now. He's got a fucking Afro pick. Could a white guy get a Jerry curl?
Yes. Very few. All
right. So you seen white guys with Jerry curls?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yep.
So what do you think? What do you think when you see that?
When I see a Jerry curl?
On a white dude.
Like, why would you have a black guy's haircut?
Bingo. That's what I'm talking about then.
Okay.
So a gay guy could say that. Why are you acting black? So why can't I say something's gay? That's gay.
Okay. In that context, sure. Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So shit can be gay. It's faggoty.
I think that's
offensive.
Yeah, I think that's it because I think the word fag and faggot are.
I didn't say either of those. I said
no,
faggoty.
I know, but they're all within the same family.
I know. I'm trying to grasp the straws.
But I think they're all in the same family. Like, they were created in the beginning to be offensive.
Okay.
Like, if you're calling somebody gay, that's not offensive. That's what they are. Right? Like, if I call you black American, you're black. That's not. But if I say the other word, which is even more offensive than calling someone a fag, because I could say that on the air.
So what you're saying is over.
Yep.
Because I tear this table over and I come to you and all the equipment gets fucked up, right?
So I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think you could say, well, you're acting that's something gay to do.
My point. All right, that's what I'm saying. My point being is,
I think that would be okay because you could say,
you could look over here and say, oh, that's something I wouldn't want to do, right?
Sure.
Because
I don't see why not.
There's got to be certain shit gay people do. Gay people do shit that I don't do that you don't do.
Right.
All right. Kind of like
oral sex.
I was just gonna say I've never had a dick any closer than 5 feet from my face.
Right. And I think if you say something in that context, I think it's totally fine. There are certain words that are just protected. One word.
Can you imagine like being like an undercover cop and shit and trying to prove that you're gay, right? And you're just like, okay, all right, well, suck my dick. Like, how close would you get? How close would you get to the dick before you're like, all right, I don't know. Guess what? I'm a cop. Kill me. Then onto the coat.
I don't know.
So you got this fucking gay drug lord, okay? No, here it is. Here's a movie for you, right? So you got this gay drug lord, okay? And you're like, all right, I'm gonna fucking go undercover. They're like, Wood, you can do it. You can go undercover. And you're like, oh, my 62 kids, that doesn't give me away. I'll give you new identity. Your name's now fucking Particle Board. It's not Wood no more. It's Particle Board. You go undercover and you get in there and you're with the gay drug lord, okay?
Okay.
And he's like, okay, if you really committed to me, I want you to suck my dick. And you're like, all right, fuck, I'm committed. And you're like, the code word is like code 8. And you're like, code 8. And he's like, what'd you say? And you're like, nothing. And so he whips his dick, he pulls his pants down. Wait. He pulls his pen. No, wait. So the code word is code 8, right? So he goes, I want you to suck my dick. And you're like, code 8. And he's like, what? And you're like, oh, nothing. I just do that when I get nervous. Oh, no. And he drops his pants, right? And his dick's all hard and shit. And you get down on your knees and you're like, code 8. He's like, what are you doing? I'm just so excited. I want, and you grab the dick, okay? You grab the dick. And your arm's what? 2.5, 3 feet long tops,
sure,
right?
Yeah.
And you grab the dick. How long? How far do you take this fucking shit?
First of all,
how far do you take it, Wood?
First of all, I don't grab it.
Okay.
I turn around and run.
All right, so you put your hands behind your back because you're gonna be a pro. You're just gonna leave just head stroke, and so that will excite the gay drug dealer. That'll excite him because if Wood, if you're just getting neck with no hand, you're like, this motherfucker knows what they're doing.
Well,
you know what I mean? If it's all mouth, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
here's a pro.
But you're also talking about a drug dealer. I'm like, look, man, there's no drugs worth this shit.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Okay. So it's
I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio. What was that show he was in? He did something like that. And,
he sucked a dick?
Well, it was insinuated that he did.
Okay.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that big a junkie. I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll go get my fix from somebody else.
So you fucked up the whole undercover operation.
Yeah,
you don't give a fuck.
Yep. No. Don't care.
Fuck saving the world. Fuck the drug cartels.
Yep. No. Continue on. Carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on, sir.
Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine if that was initiation of gangs and shit? You know what I mean? There's got to be an all-gay gang out there.
Oh, I imagine there is.
We're on cancel culture now.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about cancel culture. Okay?
Yeah, but you got to be careful. Some of those guys can fight.
No, I'm not saying I want to attack somebody.
I'm just saying
that grown men. I talked to you about the dudes in Atlanta.
But you said a gang. You said a gang. A gang fights.
Yeah, no.
Like, I imagine a gang fights, shoots, hurts people.
All I'm saying is I say what I say, and, there it is. I mean, I'm not going to say the white guy shit. I got gay friends. I'm not going to say that. I do, but, But, that's not my caveat for out. I'm just saying, I look at the world different. And I know white people shit. Like when I see videos of white people kissing dogs in the mouth, like the dog's looking at them. Yeah, look at you. You put your head down. You know motherfuckers like that, right? You got cousins you don't even hug because they're covered in dog fur.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that, to me, like as a black person, that's white people shit, right?
Okay.
Just like
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Just like Asians, I don't know, like eating whatever the fuck they eat. That I'm like, dude, you can eat that. Good luck, all right? Because that's gonna come out the same way it went in with fucking little claws and tentacles and shit.
It's gonna rip you apart.
Whatever. But that's Asian people shit. We're so fucking sensitive now. I was talking to a dude the other day.
Because every culture has like their thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I was talking to a dude the other day, right? And I was in a room full of Puerto Ricans and 3 white people. Okay. Oh, excuse me, Mexicans. I gotta remember. I went past the Mississippi. So once you go past the Mississippi, it's Mexicans.
Okay.
Over here,
so they're
Puerto
not
Ricans.
Really Puerto Rican.
No, I call them Puerto Ricans still. That's how I got my ass kicked in California all the time because I called the Mexicans Puerto Rican. But I'm in a room full of fucking Puerto Ricans, right? And I'm talking to this white dude, one of 3, and I was like, "Oh, just ask for the black guy," and he's like, I don't see color." I said, "I'm black." He goes, "Yeah, but I don't see color." I said, what do I look like to you, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a black dude. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't identify people like that because white people now are so fucking freaked out with that color shit, right? Asshole. I'm black. I'm happy to be black.
Yeah.
Like Run DMC said, I'm proud to be black.
What?
Ask for the black dude.
Yeah. Well, you are what you are. As long as you could change it.
Ask for the black dude. Don't get so fucking sensitive about it. Anyhow, so and if I got some dude in there acting like Lamar from Police Academy, there's the gay dude. All right, back full circle.
I love Police Academy.
I went full circle.
What a great series of shows.
Couldn't make that today.
No, absolutely.
There's so many things you can make because they're gonna cancel the shit.
Yeah.
You could make Chuck and Larry today.
No, you couldn't make even some songs today. So you remember 2 Live Crew got banned, right?
Yeah.
Because of the language and everything.
Yeah.
I don't even know if 2 Live Crew could do their thing today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless they were what's her name that does the WAP? The wet ass pussy.
I don't know.
Anyway, unless you're her, you can do it. Otherwise, I don't even know if 2 Live Crew could do their thing again today. We've gone back around. We haven't finished the emails, by the way.
I'm not done. I got one more thing to say. 3 album covers. Speaking of 2 Live Crew, to give me a hard on in my youth. So we're gonna lead with what is that? 2 Live Crew, Nasty as They Want to Be.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go with any Ohio player's album cover.
Ooh.
Yeah, all right. And then we're gonna go with, for some reason, Diana Ross, the boss. Diana Ross with her hands in her back pocket and wet hair used to give me a little 8-year-old hard on.
Yeah.
Hard on.
Yeah.
Here's the end of the emails. Wood.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay,
Pound for pound. Keith and Wood. I'm glad we had all that banter and we let him stand on his own because I love this guy.
Yeah, we did.
I would send a picture in. I want to know what he looks like. All right.
Okay. I have a vision. I don't know if I want to because I have this mental vision of what he looks like, and if he sends it in and it's different, it might ruin it for me. Like, have you ever read a book and then watched the movie to that book, and then you're like, well, these guys didn't match what I had in my head?
Okay.
That's the same thing.
Let's bury us a little deeper. Does he look gay?
No.
No.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, okay. Nice try. Pound for pound. Keith and Wood. How did we arrive at a coconut crab conversation? Either way, 3,300 Newton meters is some serious power. When you would turn the lug nuts on your Chevy Volt, you're hitting about 100 foot-pounds or about 135 Newton meters. 33,000 Newton meters is just over 1 metric ton.
Damn.
From a 9-pound crab. Damn, that's exactly what he said.
Wow.
But he went from 3,300 to 33,000. See, I'm pointing shit out now because everybody thinks I'm the fucking dumb one.
Yeah.
This is the way our readers, and this is the smartest fucking emailer in.
Our emailers do this to us often.
I think they do it to me to fuck with me.
I think so.
To make me think I'm
They're
crazy.
like, oh, Keith's going to read this email.
Yeah.
We'll do this.
Yeah, we'll fuck with him and he'll believe it.
Yeah.
Keith, it sounds like your fish are taking one from the mob. The concrete shoes plunge has turned into some styrofoam fins in your prison tank. Shit's getting real. 20.57 BPD, beers per day. Impressive. This episode was exactly why I listen to SWCS podcast. Great episode. Love Jamathan. And what I love about Jamathan is he'll say good episode. Great episode.
Yeah.
He's never said shitty episode. Nope. He's probably wanted to, but he's smart enough not because he know we'll try and roast him. But he's probably smart enough and we'll never come around. Wood, with that's the end of the email.
That is the end of our
emails. That's
emails.
like 30 minutes in.
It is. Actually, it's 30 minutes. And I got to tell you this. That is because of our snaggles. Because of our snaggles, we went 30 minutes to get through emails, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't crave any particular
sauce
beverage, adult beverage, but the second this touches my lips and my tongue and I drink it, I crave the entire bottle.
Damn.
And that is the Hammer Spring Bourbon.
You're back on that.
I am. It's every second Friday of every month. And it is, I'm sorry, the first, holy shit, I don't even know when. First Friday of every month. It is the best bourbon that I've ever tried.
Shit
and
is delicious.
Absolutely love it. And I've been pre-graming because this is where I'm at for hours already.
I tried
Hammer Spring Bourbon.
I tried this Appleton Estate signature Jamaican rum and Jamaican me fucking vomit. Okay? This shit is disgusting. So I came over to your side and I drank this Hammer Spring. You even gave me a sip of that fucking White Claw. So Wood gives me fucking 8 White Claws, right? And I take a little sample thing, right? Because, you know, I'm wide open.
Yeah.
All right? And he gave me pineapple. He gave me strawberry. He gave me fucking blueberry. He gave me fucking chocolate, Count Chocolate. And all this shit tastes exactly the fucking same. And even you said shit tastes the same.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, nice fucking game.
Yeah, we had the strawberry and then we had the pineapple, and they both tasted the same. So I said, no, I'm done with that. I'm going to the bourbon because it's so much better.
As always, Snaggles is brought to you by...
I'm going to start with Native Roots Design Co.
Okay.
Yeah, Instagram.com/Native Roots Designs. They will put your logo, your saying, your phrase, your design, your idea, even a little dot, I don't know, whatever it is, on a piece of leather, wood, glass, metal.
Yeah.
They'll etch it in there.
But what they won't do is respond to our emails for
They
some
will
more
not
free
do that.
swag. Because you know what? This shit don't come out for free. We got, what do we got, 18 listeners? We got 18 listeners that buy shit. And,
They do.
I'm telling you, guys about to lose your fucking spot. We can find another fucking etching company. We can do that, okay? You think you're the only etching company in town, and I know this is the antithesis of a fucking promotion and a sponsor, but we can find another fucking etching company.
Yeah.
Don't think we cannot.
Native Roots Design Co. guys.
Getting thin, bitches.
Yeah, if you're watching our live here, just know that's you can click that, and that's where they're at. Next
this week.
Yep. Next up, we have MVP Jersey Framing.
This is my dude right here, man.
MVPJerseyFraming.com. It's simple. It's simple. It's got a website. You just type that in, MVPJerseyFraming.com.
So you go to these bars and shit, and you look up, and they got bras all over the place.
Yeah.
And you know some of those bras are from girls that shouldn't be taking a fucking bra off because it went down and broke somebody's ankles. But some of those bras are from great fucking girls.
Yeah.
And those girls have been some great places.
Yep.
So if you're somebody like, say, a Bret Michaels, let's go 80s hairband.
Oh, wow.
Let's go Bret Michaels. Let's go fucking Axl Rose.
Ooh.
Let's go Sebastian Bach. Not Sebastian Bach. What's the dude from Skid Row?
That
guy.
Yeah,
that guy. All right, Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
All right, let's go all those fucking guys. The bras they got, right? So if you were in an 80s band, maybe you were
That was the thing in the 80s, though.
Throw your panties and bras straight.
Up. Yep. You're like, oh, I love you.
But there's people out there that didn't make it that big, but they were local huge. So
yes,
they got bras, they got panties.
Yep.
If you think he can do a jersey justice, he can damn sure do a motherfucking bra and panties justice.
Yep.
Send it to him.
Yep. MVPJerseyFraming.com, guys. Just type it in. Get yourself hooked up with that. And last, but definitely not least, I try and get excited about it, but
that's my dude.
This is Tiger Claw Tattoo.
Yes.
He could tattoo a bra on you. He could tattoo panties on you. He could tattoo whatever you want on you.
He's the only sponsor that's been into the podcast, not once, but twice.
Exactly.
And sat here and dealt with all our bullshit.
Yep.
And we watched him mature as a human being.
Yep.
So we came in the first time, he had the neck tattoos and shit, right?
Yep.
And he said, you know what, I'm a businessman, you stupid fuck. I was like, business people don't say stupid fuck. He goes, they do in the fucking field I'm in. You stupid fuck. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Why so hostile? But he took the fucking neck tattoos off because he said, you know what, sometimes I gotta wear a suit and tie.
Yep.
And I won't walk into a room and own that shit because I'm smart enough.
Yep.
I'm good enough. And people like me. And here I am. And here I am. I show up. All right. And here I am. I'm Shay. I hang with you motherfuckers, and I also hang with well-paid motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I tattoo everybody.
Yeah.
So there's CEOs out there with tattoos, and they got some that are embarrassing.
Yep.
Shay will fix them.
Yep. He will. He'll cover it up, and it will make it look badass because the next person that walks in and says, holy shit, where'd you get that from? Tiger Claw Tattoo, guys. They're in Mill Creek. 801-410-4245. You know where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Call them up. Get them done. A number of our listeners, I found out not too long ago that some of our listeners actually got tattooed by Tiger Claw Tattoo, and we had no idea. Listen, guys, if you're getting tattooed by Tiger Claw Tattoo,
drop our fucking name.
And then send us what you get. We want to see that because we're going to put that shit out there because Shay's our guy. We love Tiger Claw Tattoo. We love all the artists there. They're fantastic, and they do amazing work that no one else in the state. I will put them against anybody in this state.
Every day.
They are fantastic. Tiger Claw Tattoo.
I want the picture so fucking close. We have to guess what the body part is. I want it that close.
Yeah.
You know, you ever have the one where you're like, is that a bicep?
Because
a titty? Is that a thigh?
Right, because it's going to be clean lines. They're going to be straight, and it's going to look sharp and fantastic. So send us your artwork if you've been to Tiger Claw Tattoo. If you haven't been there, I don't know what you're doing.
It's retroactive, right? So anybody that's ever been, you don't want to start now. You want anybody that's ever been.
Anybody that's ever been that's listening to us, and you've been to Tiger Claw Tattoo, send us your artwork because they're fantastic.
Yes.
That's all there is to it.
And it's not just Shay, though. We always talk about Shay because he's the one that comes on.
Right.
They got the girl. They got the other dude. They got to have. So if you got the white guy, you got the girl, you got to have like a Chinese or
But they got
Mexican.
two guys in there with the same name.
Paul and Paul.
Yep.
No shit?
No, it's not Paul.
Oh.
But go in and see that. He's got 4 other artists aside from himself.
I was going to leave and go play the lottery with him. He's like, yep. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm on fire. It's over.
No, go see Tiger Claw Tattoo, guys. I promise you will not be disappointed. And before we end, we're going to before we take a break, because we're going to do that because I have pre-gamed pretty heavily. Mm-hmm. I do have to give a shout out, and I want to let people know, if you are watching live, and even if you don't after and you want to go and watch, you can donate to us. And those that have, we appreciate it because $10 will get you a 15-ounce Stein.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
This is right here. It's a Stein. This is solid glass. It's got a logo on it.
That's a right-handed Stein. We also have left-handed Steins.
Yes,
we're no fucking dummies.
Yeah. I'm left-handed, and I prefer the left-handed Stein. Although I'm drinking out of a right-handed Stein, so when you look, it's clean on one side. Either way, $10 gets you a Stein, 15-ounce Stein from us. These are quality.
Hold it right, you dumbass. Hold it in your fucking right hand so they can see the fucking logo.
It feels awkward.
All right.
And I've already got my lip stains on this side. Either way, but listen.
To the world, it doesn't feel awkward.
Right. But we've had today, Ash has given us, she's halfway to her Stein, and then Brienne is on her way to hers as well. So head over to Facebook. You kick us some stars. You can do pennies at a time. You can dollars at a time. It doesn't matter, but $10 get you a Stein. And with that, guys, hang on 1 second because we're going to take a break. Well, just because I have
he's got to urinate.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
We're live. People can see us live.
Watching us eat fucking hot wings?
Yeah, we're eating hot wings.
I talked you into it, huh? Fucking brother, of course he eating fucking wings and shit.
Truth be told, so hot wings are probably one of my top 3 favorite foods. Mexican food is my number 1, hands down. Having lived there, there's nothing better than Mexican food. Okay. Number 2 is kind of a toss up between
pussy,
like, curry.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pussy.
That's a different level. There's like ultra level, and then there's just food level. Okay. But curry, I love curry.
Like Indian curry?
Yeah. Oh man, that's so good. So good to me. You got and then chicken wings.
You got like Mexican hot, you got Vietnamese hot, and you got curry hot.
Yeah,
which is all different
it's
shit.
A different level, and it tastes different. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to get to that. Yeah. Huh?
Oh shit! Your girl hooked us up, man.
So, anyway, we can go.
All right,
people watching this.
Let me chew this. I wonder if Dave Grover's listening.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to critique us on our food choice.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. Though I don't see any of his food here.
Motherfucker came in with trays, though.
Yeah.
He came in with trays. All right.
There's a napkin.
Oh, here's it. No, this is what I'm looking for. I'm supposed to cook tonight. I'm not cooking shit. I'm not. You know, there comes a point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm drunk. I'm not cooking shit. Oh, really? It's Sunday and you're drunk? What about God? All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Tell me when I'm ready.
You're ready. Go.
I got a problem. I want to talk about this, Wood.
Okay.
Anybody that knows me, anybody that came up in my era, including you, like we're years apart, but you're the same fucking era. Because you saw shit happen. Yeah. Patrick Beverley, how the fuck is he not in a neck brace?
I don't know.
With a fucking ruptured spleen right now. And he went over to the Phoenix fucking people and pushed. It was just him.
Yeah.
It's not like he, you know, it was
he didn't have
Chris
a group
Paul
of guys
over here.
No, it wasn't like the whole hold me back because I'm going to kick his ass. No, he walked right
One
out.
of my boys said, oh, they don't want to get suspended. The 12th man on the bench that hasn't gotten to the game in 16 games, he needs to punch Patrick Beverley out and earn his fucking keep. So 20 years from now, when he's talking about his glory days, they're like, yeah, they liked your grandpa because he beat that motherfucker's ass.
Yep.
Patrick Beverley needs his ass kicked. That shit would never happen to the Knicks.
Nope.
It would never happen to the Pistons. It would never happen to the Celtics, the
Jazz.
Push Michael Jordan in the back like that.
What? Do that to John Stockton. First of all, John Stockton would have ripped his damn head off himself.
Do that to anybody from the 80s, any time before now. It should start in the early 2000s.
Yep. I was going to say any time before like 04.
Do it.
Yep. See what happens to you.
I'm shocked.
He shoves him like that. And it
could have hurt him.
It was a serious shove. Like the whole, he had no idea it was coming. Hit that neck, snap back, everything.
He fucked him up, motherfucker. Just because you look like Wyclef, that don't mean we respect you as a fucking person. You know what I mean? You walking around thinking like you wrote the fucking score with the Fugees and shit. No,
that wasn't you.
You should have a broken nose and missing teeth today, right now.
Praz is my favorite.
Do that to Ron Artest, a team he's playing for. Do that to a team Anthony Mason's playing for. Or Charles Oakley.
If
Xavier McDaniel.
If a guy has to change
Marcus
his name
Johnson.
to Meta World Peace.
To run from authorities, probably.
Yeah. Well, and to let you know that I'm not going to kill you. Try it on him.
You don't. Yeah.
Try it on him.
To talk himself into the pieces in my name. Yeah. So whatever's coming
That's
upon
exactly,
you, you brought
You've
that upon
earned
yourself.
You earned it.
You earned that shit. It's like Jack Reacher when he says, "Remember, you asked for this." No. He said, "Remember, you wanted this," because he's in the club and shit. When he said that, I was like, "Tom Cruise, God damn it!" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You remember you wanted this. I'm too old now to get into fights, but if by some weird chance I know somebody younger than me that gets into a fight, I want to whisper into their ear, "Yo, say this.
Say that." Yeah.
Remember, you wanted this, because if they don't run, you gotta fuck them up.
Yeah, and then if you don't, after saying that, never
They're gonna
show
fuck
your
you
face.
up, right?
Never show your face.
But the fact that he pushed him like that, just with impunity, he's okay with that shit. I don't get it. Sports. I'm sticking sports for a little while.
Okay.
So July 1st, you know what that was, Wood?
That was Bobby Bonilla Day.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at you.
Okay, first of all, we've talked about that every year. And secondly, Bobby Bonilla and Barry Bonds, they played on the Pirates together. That was like my favorite duo back in the day.
No
I
shit.
love those two. And then Bobby Bonilla, what is he, last plays in 99, 2000, somewhere in there?
He last played in 2001.
Okay. And he's still getting
$1.19 million
every year till 2035.
Yeah. I got to tell you something right now.
That's
is
incredible.
The best contract ever written. And if I was Bobby Bonilla, I would take the $1 million and I put that away in a safe place. But that 0.19, bitches, be ready. Because some shit's happening.
Could you 2035? He still has 14 years to go.
Call my cocaine connect.
He'll be 70.
Call my Japanese masseuse connect. You know, the one that gets masseuses with her face. That one. Call them all. I'm back in the game, and I'll be in the game for another fucking. What'd you say? Another
14 years.
14 years.
He'll be 70 years old when it expires.
72.
Oh, 72.
72.
Damn.
Best contract ever.
Yeah.
So every July 3rd.
July 1st.
July 1st, I get a little tingle in my fucking heart because I'm like,
it.
damn, you
Bobby
stuck it
Bonilla
to him.
Day.
And you know the mess was like, yeah, this dumb motherfucker, he ain't gonna live that long.
And he's like, he's like, I'm going to do enough to keep my heart pumping. I'm not going to do too much that it kills me because you're gonna pay me.
If I'm Bobby, I show up to get the check. I don't direct deposit my ass. I want you to look me in my eye.
Yep.
I want a handwritten
like
fucking
this.
type check. Yes, I'll show up for that bitch. Here I is. You didn't think I'd be here, bitches? Here I am, still alive.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Mr. Metz. So
It's one of my favorite contracts of all time. It is if I'm not mistaken, it is the longest running, because there's still guys that get paid after they retire, they quit, or they can't play. I think his is the longest running still to this day. And it's been, you quit playing in 01 and you get paid till 2035. That's a hell of a contract. That was a hell of a hustle. Damn.
Mets is so fucking stupid.
Oh, man.
You know what? And I got a
they kicked themselves.
I got a special hate for the Mets because of 1986. Look it up and you'll understand my lineage. But I did always like Gary Carter. The Fast Girl. Did you see The Fast Girl?
No. Fast Girl.
So in my head, I hear, I'm so fucking related to music.
I hear Fast Car by Tracy Chapman.
I hear Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, and I hear Fast Love by George Michael. In my head at the same time. The Fast Girl. Sha'Carri Richardson was her name. All right, she blew these bitches out the water, and she's going to the Olympics.
Oh, this is the one that tested positive for marijuana.
You know what she did? She went and got fucking high to cope with the death of her mother. And you know what? Thank God. I'm going to go the other way because people are dogging her for smoking weed, and weed is basically legal now because you got stores
pretty
for
much
shit.
everywhere, yeah.
Thank God she smokes weed because as fast as this bitch is, if she wasn't smoking weed, because weed supposedly makes you lazy.
I thought it was like supposed to slow you down. Like,
if she didn't smoke weed, she changed the fucking rotation of the earth. Okay, as fast as this motherfucker is.
She's like Usain Bolt, essentially.
Some fast shit.
Yeah.
So you should be happy this motherfucker was on weed.
Yeah.
Okay?
So she slowed down a little bit.
Slow down a little bit. And now they go, oh, you on weed, you can't be there. How about all the motherfuckers that skirted weed and still made the Olympics?
Exactly.
All right.
How about all the other countries that don't give a shit?
I was just gonna say I don't give a fuck about you smoking weed.
Oh, Amsterdam, all of them are clean. Come on now.
When they got the shit in the fucking window, huh?
Yeah. It's like, oh, what did you have for breakfast? Weed. Oh, okay. You tell me they're all clean? Come on. Let her go. Get over it.
Let the girl run. Let her go represent America.
From what I understand, though, like her 28-day ban or whatever, ends like 2 or 3 days before they can go. So she's in, I thought.
She should show up like, I think it's Omar Epps. No, I think it's Wesley Snipes in the first Major League, where they take his bed out there and he's running. You know what I'm talking about? They take his bed out there and he's sleeping and shit, and they like, oh, this dumb fuck, he overslept the fucking alarm, and he gets up out of bed and beats the motherfucking bare feet. They should do that. Just let her fucking go. All right, you're banned. You're banned for how many days? You said?
I think it was 28.
28, and so the race is in 29 days.
Yeah.
Let her show up and dominate the fucking bitch.
Yep.
Because you can't tell me. Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. This goes back to the fucking gay shit. All right, you're doing gay things because I perceive them as gay things. Here's the thing: when I see 100-yard meter and I see Jamaica,
100-yard meter. I think it's 100 meter.
Shut up. I see America. I see Trinidad. I see Jamaica. I see Dominican Republic.
Yep.
And I see fucking Switzerland. And Switzerland's got some skinny white bitch with
she does. Yeah,
a decent ass. So you know who's coming in almost last? Because she never. They do all right. There'll be one black person, right?
Yeah.
Right. But you know she's not winning the race. Okay?
No. Yeah.
she's
pretty
not
certain
winning.
they've never done that.
Right. So let Sha'Carri get out there. She'll be all these motherfuckers.
Because ultimately she represents the entire country.
Yes.
And you want her to kick everyone's ass.
I do.
Like I want us to send the best of the best over there to whoop everybody's ass.
Yes, sir.
So I could say, listen, on weed, she kicked your ass.
Do you like the Olympics?
I do.
I love the Olympics.
Because I love
the Olympics.
I love it because it's like and truth be told, so after we talked to Seth, my care for the Olympics, I've always loved the Olympics because it's a country to country thing. It's like it's worldwide.
Okay.
But after talking to Seth, and he said once his country, the few sports they're in, they're out, they always root for the U.S. Give me a little bit extra pride in the U.S. competing.
Yeah.
I love it. Except for Usain Bolt. I love that dude.
And it makes you hate the French a little bit more.
Yep. Yeah. And that is true. I can't stand them, but Usain Bolt, man, I don't know that he's running this year, but if he is, anytime I love that guy.
Just show up.
That guy's amazing.
Just show up.
He's fantastic.
Yeah,
you could show up and be an announcer and just not even say a word, and I still love that guy. What a good dude.
With it being the 4th of July, your boy Joey Chestnut show up, right? How did I do? Did I do all right?
Yeah, fair enough.
What did you hear? What did you hear?
Joey Chestnut.
And he did what?
Showed up.
All right, so you're with me.
Yeah, we got you.
Your boy Cherry.
Now it's Cherry.
What you said. And he's doing the fucking Nathan's original hot dogs. And if you ever knew what was in a fucking hot dog, you wouldn't eat. Do you ever crave a hot dog? I crave
No, I've never craved a hot dog.
I crave a hot dog because I love a hot dog with a lot of mustard. When we were in Boston, you didn't eat a hot dog at that fucking stand?
No, I had the crab cakes. Was it the crab? Yeah, was the crab or lobster? Lobster cakes.
Lobster cakes.
Yeah, sorry, lobster cakes. Yeah, I never ate a hot dog over there.
Because you're fancy.
Yeah. Everybody that I talked to was like, "Oh, eat the lobster cakes." Okay, I'll try it. But no, I never had a hot dog. Maybe if we had gone to a Red Sox game, because they were in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
I would have probably had one at a ballpark.
But I like how your fucking attitude is. So I spoiled you because we went to Fenway Park on a private fucking tour.
Yeah.
But you're like, oh, if they could put some players out there, it would have been better. Fuck you would. Well, you know how much work that was to get that shit done? A private fucking tour for you?
They didn't even have they didn't have concessions open. In my defense. If you open a concession, even on a tour, I'm going to buy. If it's like $50 for a dog, okay, I bought a Fenway hot dog, $50. Yeah,
fair enough. Joey Chestnut did his thing. He ate 76 watered hot dogs. Nothing says America like gluttony. So no, here we are. We think fireworks is American.
He's not a massive looking dude though.
We think fireworks is American, and fireworks was actually invented by the Chinese. Okay, that's American.
Where we still get them. That's
where we get them. Nothing says America. So people, they shine down on the hot dog eating contest.
I don't know why.
But that's America.
Yeah, it is.
With some gluttonous motherfuckers.
Yep. And
I will put as much hammer-spring into my belly as I can. These fucking wings from wherever the fuck they're from, I'll put as much of those into my fucking gullet as I can. All right, this is what we do. We're all about gluttony. More, better. Whether it be money or anything else. Gordon Gekko, Greed is Good. That's Wall Street with him and Charlie Sheen. That was an awesome fucking movie. That's indicative of America. So Joey Chestnut sitting down there is more American than anything else. It's disgusting, and I'm not watching it. They had a 30 for 30 on that shit.
He's won it a bunch, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I think there was a comparison, like if you stack the hot dogs end to end, how many high he's had, and it's like the old World Trade Center high.
No shit.
Yeah, which is obviously it's taller than like the Statue of Liberty, than the Empire State Building, blah blah blah, and it goes up. He's eaten that many high.
That's disgusting.
And does he still dip the bun in water?
In water, yeah. He dips the whole thing in fucking water, and he just shoves it down his fucking gullet like a stork eating a frog. That's what it is. I can't watch it.
What a beautiful. But he's not a massive dude.
No, he's not a big dude.
He's an average-looking dude.
There was a dude. Look it up.
But still
his name was Touré. There was a dude named Touré back in Paris who had an insatiable appetite. He would eat dead shit. He'd eat live shit. He'd eat nails. He'd eat fucking apples. He'd eat all this fucking shit. He had the best appetite. Or not. God damn it. Look at the dude. Look at Paris. Punching dude with the insatiable appetite. Say dude, D-U-D-E.
Dude.
No, don't write that word. Right, insatiable appetite. This motherfucker can eat anything. He had and they said he had a putrid smell. So when I hear that, I'm thinking about like Joey Chestnut. Does he smell like shit? All right, what do you got here?
I got nothing. You can't type insatiable because what if they don't consider it insatiable appetite? What if they consider it like... You've got a French appetite.
Put in guy that French appetite. Put in guy that ate anything. Put that in. Guy that ate anything. Yeah, but that's the only thing.
Paris.
Teray. I said Teray. Here we go. Teray would draw crowds by eating corks, stones, and live animals, and he swallowed entire baskets full of apples, one after another. He would eat ravenously, and was particularly fond of snake meat. In 1788, Teray moved to Paris to work as a street performer. So this motherfucker would open up his mouth and just shove anything in there. And they said he was just fucking, he just sweats funk. He sweat fucking stank. And I like how it has death. What did he die of? He died of eating fucking corks is what he died of, you stupid fucks.
What?
Yeah.
What are
you never heard of this dude?
No.
Why do I know all this fucking minutia, man?
I have no idea, but I'm reading over it and I'm quite intrigued. But
yeah, 1772. Wow. This motherfucker, he'd eat dead rats, live rats, dead cats, live cats. He didn't give a fuck. He ate everything.
That's incredible.
So Joey Chestnut is of that ilk right there. He's probably fucking French, wow. Right? They had Redneck Rave.
Well, I think if he is from Paris, he's probably French.
Joey Chestnut?
Oh, you said Joey Chestnut? I thought you were talking about Torres.
No,
so I'm like,
I said Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
Keep up with me, Mr. Hammer Spring Distilleries. Redneck Rave in Kentucky descends into chaos after a man has his throat slit, a woman is choked in a fight over a blanket, and a man is impaled on a log, leading to charges for 48 people. Let me tell you something right now. We talked earlier about Freakneck, which is all about sex and booty shaking. Rednecks do it wrong. Okay? You don't want to draw attention like that. Rednecks and Burning Man. You guys are drawing too much attention to your fucking selves right now.
Yeah.
All right? I would agree. Keep it sexy. Keep it with sex and maybe a little bit of weed. Bring the fucking fast bitch. Maybe she can run around and light fires with her feet. I don't know what the fuck she does. Can you imagine being that fucking fast, man?
I wished that I was that fast. So if you go back and you listen to, we had a mask off.
Oh, recall. Let's hear it.
Back in Boston.
Do
you remember who our second mask off was?
That was Lofton.
Yep. And he and I had a discussion about superpower.
Did I go to sleep during that?
You discussion? May have.
Okay. He was talking superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tuned that shit out.
Yeah, and we talked, like, what would be your superpower? Mine? I would be the Flash. Speed. 100% of the time. You don't need to be invisible if you can go fast as light. You don't need to be invisible because you go boom, boom, in and out, which is kind of my forte anyway. But still, I would love to be. You could run anywhere, anytime, and be there. It's amazing. Anyway,
here's an underrated fucking superpower.
Okay.
Never having to sleep or never having to eat.
But okay, if you never have to eat, can you eat though?
You can eat. You can eat if you want to.
But I enjoy it.
All right, enjoy it. But that's costing you money. So think about the money you spend in your lifetime over fucking food.
Oh yeah, 100%. And never having to sleep.
What can you do?
You could do a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, you could get a lot done. However, like there's some of those middle of the nights where.
So which one? Which one?
Never have to eat.
Never have to eat.
Yeah,
because that's the money. That's the money game.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you know the back pays that I have?
So wipe that off the table.
Okay.
Now, being able to fly, you could fly to fucking Paris in 3 hours.
Okay.
That's you. Okay.
Speed fly.
Or invisible.
Fly.
Really?
Yeah.
See, this is why you're stupid, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because as a fucking invisible person, you're the stupid one. As an invisible person, you can get on a plane and fucking fly for free.
No, yeah, but I want to feel the fly. I want to feel the wind. I want to be able to fly. I want to feel like a bird.
Did you just say I wanted to feel the wind?
I did.
I just want it running along my loins.
Yeah. Yeah, you make fun of me. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel like the hot to the cold to the warm to the all along my body. I want to get up there butt ass naked, and I want to fly and just be
naked. It's always naked with you.
And I just
okay. All right.
I want to feel in an airplane, sure, but I'm sitting I want to be in an air.
If I'm invisible, I could stay in a bank vault, grab all the money.
Okay.
I can know fucking codes to everything. I could just stand over your shoulder and watch your. I could watch your fucking iPhone password.
That's
I could do all this shit.
You could.
And so I could rule the motherfucker. I could be Edward Snowden. not living in Russia. But I could be that guy.
Yeah.
Just standing there. I'd be that creep motherfucker just standing there looking at you.
Yeah, but you couldn't. But you still couldn't.
Oh, so Beyonce does shit.
Yeah, but then once I stole it from you and I was like, and I flew, how you gonna catch me? I'd be like, bitch, what? I'm up here in the air.
Look at how Beyonce wipes her ass. It ain't even clean. Look, she just used one fucking full fistful of toilet paper, and now she's good.
Look at that. One of her fingers poked through, and now she's smelling it.
Isn't that the worst? Yeah.
Was smelling it or poking through?
Look, she gonna put them $1,500 pennies back on her ass, and she know damn well she ain't wiped her ass right. What the fuck? That's an invisible person.
So if you've never thought about that, you're thinking about that now. If you have ever thought about somebody, like, we have disgusting habits.
Yes.
Whether we want to admit it or not.
I'll admit it. I'll admit it.
And some people see us and they're like, you have disgusting habits.
Mm-hmm.
I still love you. I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to ride with you. Other people see you and you're like, you're disgusting.
Yes.
Keep your cats and you over there because I want nothing to do with your ass.
Move along.
And this is where I'm like, okay, I'm going to go for a fly.
I'm with you, Wood.
I'm going to fly.
Okay.
Then I'm just, I don't have to deal with any of that shit. And then I'm going to, as a human
There's
being,
no wrong answer.
I'm taking a shit and I'm pissing on somebody from the sky. All of a sudden, it's not a bird poop. It's a me poop.
So when I was a kid, I always thought, like, when you took a shit or piss on a plane, because somebody told me this.
It came out of the plane.
And it was ice. Remember?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. That's what I was
It was
told.
ice.
Yeah,
and it just fell out the plane and landed in a neighborhood. Anywhere. It landed in anywhere USA.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
You're just out there mowing your lawn and all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Well, that must be some ice shit. Let's keep on mowing.
What the fuck? I want to know. I don't know who's putting this movie out, but what happened to the new Top Gun? So here we are, 2021,
what happened?
and that shit was supposed to happen in 2020. Yeah. And I'm all, look.
Okay, because
I was standing there. I don't use lotion. I use Vaseline, and I'm standing there stroking my shit, waiting for Tom Cruise to show up with his shit. Remember, you wanted this, that guy. So what happened to that? And also, Wood,
that's a great question.
You disclosed earlier that you've seen all of the Fast and Furious.
I have.
Yeah. Are you an adult? Correct, you are, because I know you have a tax bracket that you are here to. I've seen Fast and Furious 1, but now these motherfuckers nine are in space. What are they doing in space?
Well, you got to go fast and you're furious in space. Like very, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Listen, I watched the first one and I was like, well, this is kind of dumb because honestly, Vin Diesel's a terrible actor.
Horrible.
And then number 2 was 3, I think, was Tokyo Drift.
But you stayed. Here you are. You're staying.
By then, I'm committed.
You're in the titty. You're sucking the milk.
They bring in Jason Statham, who I love. I think he's one of the best. I love his character in anything. He was in Cranked. What a stupid-ass show, and it was fantastic.
Crank was awesome.
Yeah and then Crank, too. And then they bring in The Rock. And then they do Hobbs and whoever.
Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw on a...
Why do I know these things?
I don't know. But it's those two together. Like, they have... They're not the greatest shows.
Correct.
But they're entertaining, and I like them. So I will see Fast and the Furious 9.
Okay.
It's not the same without Paul Walker, but it's... I mean, it's the Fast and the Furious. Who gives a shit?
Fair enough. I want to ask you a question right quick. Clear your mind. Put that down. Clear your mind. What's your dad's birthday?
You want me to tell it?
Say, I like what you just did right now. I love that. I love what you did. Like there was something about you that had to think about it a little bit because it's not your birthday.
No, but I know it.
But you know it. But you had to think about it. Correct?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to this fucking asshole the other day. He's telling a fucking story.
September 17th, by the way.
All right, but how long did it take you? We're fucking 40 seconds in, right? But
I knew it when you said it, but I was curious if you really wanted me to tell you.
But no. You knew it, but it took you a second because it kind of threw you off. I didn't ask you what's your name. If I ask you what's your name, you're going to go Wood.
Yeah.
But your dad, you say, oh, I got to go to my hard drive. I got to grab it, and here it is.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm talking to this fucking asshole the other day, and he's telling me a story. And he looks at me and he goes, Keith, what's 12 times 8? And I was like, and he goes, 96. Condescendingly. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm listening to your goddamn story. You know what I mean? And you're going to throw fucking math at me? Now I got a fucking quiz?
And nowhere in the story was there any warning about
Tell me about a pop quiz. tell me when you tell me this story, Keith. This is gonna be a pop quiz in this fucking story. Yeah. Pay attention. You tell me the story. I'm listening to the letters and words.
Right.
And then you throw me a fucking math equation. Takes me a second to grab that shit. Yeah. I knew it was 96, but you go, Keith, what's 12 times that? 96.
96.
Yeah, he said it like that. I was like, this motherfucker. I just wanted to piss on his fucking lap right there. You know what I mean? Because he was sitting down and I was saying, I just wanted to whip my shit out and piss on him. Because that's how, I'm like a Wolverine. I just want to piss on people that piss me off.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I thought punch somebody, but you
here it is. I know my parents' birthdays. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you ask me, I'm going to be like you. I'm going to be like, what? For a minute, you're like, oh, like when you're in a fight.
Strange.
When you're in a fight and you don't know you're in a fight. And somebody explains to you, like, oh, I guess I'm in a fight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But give me a second to figure shit out.
Right.
Give me a second to know what's going on. All right,
don't Patrick Beverly me and push me from behind out of nowhere.
God damn it. That's why we do this podcast right there. You go full circle for a motherfucker all the time, man. I love that shit, man. Hey, you been to a hood grocery store ever in your life?
Define that, because I lived in Mexico for a long time, and I would say very much so.
I like where you hit that. So have you walked to a grocery store and gone to the meat section and seen tongue?
Yes.
Whether it be pig or cow. Have you seen intestines? Have you seen fucking feet?
Hooves?
Ears?
Yep.
Hooves? That's a hood fucking grocery store.
Yeah, I've been there.
I went to a hood grocery store the other day. It made me fucking nervous. So somebody told me, go get me some Fanta soda.
Yeah.
Fanta. They wanted orange, they wanted grape, and they wanted...
Okay, once you go anywhere past orange Fanta, you have to go there.
To the hood. True story. True story.
Because I could go to Walmart and get orange Fanta.
Anything
outside of that, I have to go to a hood store.
So I'm walking down the fucking aisles. You know how you walk in there and you're lost because you don't know how to lay out the store.
Yeah.
And I go there and there's tripe. There's pig stomach, and I'm looking at. So I'm like in slow motion now. I'm looking at all this shit.
Yeah.
And my grandfather was from Georgia, and I'm talking Georgia in the 30s and 40s, right?
Shit.
So he ate weird shit.
Georgia.
I remember he said to me, "This is how my grandfather talked." He go, "Keith, would you like some pig's feet?" And I'd be like, "Granddad, no, I don't eat that stuff." Okay, Keith. This is all I'm serving tonight. Oh, Granddad, it looks like I'm gonna run to fucking McDonald's. And I wouldn't say fucking my granddad, right?
Yeah.
He goes, Keith, this is what's for dinner. And I was like, that's what's your dinner, Granddad, because I don't eat pig's feet and pig ears.
No. Suddenly, I'm on a 40-day fast, Granddad.
Then he would drop this shit on. Keith, you haven't had them cooked by me. And I said, you know what, Grandpa? I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm done fucking with you, old man. I'm not eating any of this fucking government cheese shit you're putting out there right now.
No.
All right, I'm not eating it.
No.
All right. So I go into the store. There's tripe. There's pig. I've never seen pig tongue in my life. So the one I was in, you seen pig tongue? I've never seen pig tongue. I've seen cow tongue. Yep. And they got the fucking fucking tail. They got the ox tail and shit. I don't want anything to do with any of that shit. Look, if I can't,
you don't.
Hey, Hey, if I can't order at a fucking restaurant and they can't cook that shit up, I don't want no part of it. I'm not doing it, Wood.
No, you don't. You don't. And not only that, so I had a buddy of mine. So he really liked the weird shit like this, and we would go into a store, and I'd be like, okay, can I get a chicken breast, maybe even a chicken leg, something to eat?
We're good. We're good right now.
And I'm like, that's what I want to eat. And my buddy, he'd be like, I want all your chicken necks and all your chicken feets.
Where the fuck was he from?
Mexico.
Okay.
And I'd say, what? He's like, yeah, I want all the chicken necks and I want all the chicken feets.
Okay.
And they don't put them on a plate. Like, my chicken breast shows up on a plate. And I'm like, okay, I can eat this. I can put a little bit of salsa on it. We go. Boom. They put those in a bag. And they fill it with salsa.
Yeah.
And he shakes it around, mushes it up.
That greasy-ass bag. I know what you're talking about.
And then he bites the corner off the bag, and he bites off one bone at a time and would eat each chicken, like the toes, each vertebra. He would eat all of that chicken shit. You're not supposed to eat that. Like, no. I remember eating some chicken broth, and then all of a sudden a head would pop up, and I'd be like, and, okay, give me anything but the head. That was his jam. Like, he loved to eat the heads and the necks. What is wrong with people?
Well, he sounds like a serial killer.
I think he is, honestly. Yeah. Like, I still know him, and I'm curious about his lifestyle.
I'm not eating that shit, man. I'm telling you right now, I'm not eating that shit.
No,
if I can't get the shit in every fucking supermarket in America, I'm not eating it. And that's not because I'm an elitist. That's because I take pride in what the fuck I put in my body.
Yes.
Says the guy that drinks 7 days a week.
Well, but that's different. That's good for your body. It makes your body feel. At least it makes your body feel good, right?
There's so much fucking TV right now, man. You got Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Peacock, all this shit, right? They're charging you for this shit. So my boy told me about something called a fucking Fire Stick. Have you heard of this?
Fire Stick?
Fire Stick.
That's
you
the Amazon Fire Stick, yeah.
You say it like you fucking met him, like you went to high school with him.
Well, yeah. Me and Mr. Firestick, we've known each other since like 2007.
Really?
I mean,
so what is that? What does that entail? What do you do with that?
The Fire Stick?
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm trying to save money.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you plug it into your TV, and then you have access to all of the networks, all of the apps, all of the everythings.
Can I watch IDTV?
Yeah.
Can I watch Dateline?
Yep.
Can I watch sports?
Yep.
I'm with it.
Yeah. Fire Stick TV, hell yeah! Now you have to get a subscription for a lot of things, but you can I have the Fire Stick. I got ESPN, I got TNT, I got Netflix, I got Disney Plus because that's necessary, and all sorts of things. Hell yeah!
No shit, I didn't know that, man. You need to talk to me about that. Off air, on air, I don't give a fuck, man. You know what we don't need right now is a fucking weatherman. The weatherman.
Listen, he shows up every day right now and is like, it's gonna be hot as balls.
I can look at my phone for that shit.
Yep.
We don't need a weatherman. You know what we need? It's Telemundo weather woman.
I was just gonna say
that's what we need.
The Latina weather women.
Softcore porn. When she's got those tight
why
dress,
have we not figured that out in our society that's where the money is? You know how many people would tune into your station to watch the weather?
I hear Caliente and I see her bounce and I see that ass and those small. What do they say now? I got a pretty face, small waist, big ass. Every time. This shit's been happening since 2002 on fucking Telemundo.
Before that, since like the 90s.
You know, because you've been there.
Yeah. So I say this often. You know, Keith, you and I, we do okay on this here little podcast that we conduct.
Okay.
And we've gone live. We do our live show every week now, and our numbers have done really well.
Yeah.
I contest that if we had crop tops and big old titties, we would be in a whole different realm. We would be up there pushing the likes of like the Joe Rogans and whoever your top podcasters are. If we had big boobs in crop tops, that's where we would be. For nothing other than that.
Even if we just had it where you come in and say, this is Wood. I sit here next to Keith, and I go, so what you're saying? If it's some big titty fucking Puerto Rican girl sitting here with that shit on, ex-weather girl, right? Because
we don't even need to be a Puerto Rican girl. We could be a black girl and a white girl sitting right here with those big old boobies pushing up like that. We would kill it. Because there's a bunch of middle-aged men that are getting their rocks off to watching us do whatever it is we're doing. They could even have they could word for word us.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to put a challenge out there to anybody out there listening to us. If there's two ladies out there listening to us, you can even lip sync the two of us. Lip sync the two of us doing the same thing, and I guarantee you take off. And of course, I'm going to expect my kickback, but you're going to take off. You're going to do well because of that reason. Because that's how men are. That's how men operate. We're stupid. We don't care.
We're visual.
Yep.
I wouldn't call it stupid. We're stupid.
Well,
but we're visual.
We're very visual. Do it.
Student athletes now are supposedly going to get paid, man.
About
fucking time.
Good.
About fucking time. Because I remember cats walking around back in the day, and they had Chris Webber jerseys on, they had Larry Johnson jerseys on, they had Billy Owens jerseys on, and these motherfuckers made nothing off it.
But the names of the jerseys stopped a number of years ago. In fact, it was because I used to buy NCAA football. It was a video game. I used to buy that, and it had the names, and then that stopped because they're like, well, if we're using their actual name, that's
so they knew.
You know who caused this whole
Charles
problem?
wasn't Ed O'Bannon.
No, Back to the Future. Back to the Future Part 2. So Back to the Future. Did you ever see the original Back to the Future?
I've seen all of Back to the Future.
Okay.
I watched them all consecutively.
Right. So you remember he goes back and his dad's kind of a doofus.
His dad was always a doofus.
Yeah. So he goes back. His dad's a doofus. Is whatever. His name is Crispin something or other. He's weird.
No, that's the real actor.
Yeah.
His name is Crispin. See?
Yeah.
That's how. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Keep fucking talking.
Okay. So the next one, he's not in the show.
Okay.
They use somebody at his likeness, and they kind of modify it so he looks just like him, but it's not him. And so he sues Hollywood, and he wins.
This is real life.
Yes.
Okay.
So he wins because they use somebody in his stead at his likeness, and I think it's number 2. It might have been 3, but I can't remember. But
number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
Yeah, right. What is that? That's
Austin
Powers. Yeah. Okay.
So he he sues, he wins. They say you can't use somebody in their likeness, and now fast forward that to the college game. Well, people are using the colleges are using their likeness to get money.
Okay.
And so they take the names off, gone, but they're still selling the number
Mm-hmm.
because they're pieces of shit.
Pieces of shit.
And so, which is an underrated phrase, piece of shit.
Yeah.
So they start using college athletes in their likeness. They take the name off, but they're going to keep the number. Come on now.
Yeah, we know who it is.
Yeah, we know what you're doing.
Number 4,
here.
Michigan. That's Christopher Webber.
Right, and now they're going to pay them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the college paying them. It's sponsors paying them, and I love it. I think yes.
Yeah,
I think
about
you
time.
should.
And
Absolutely.
here's what I do even more. I'm saying to myself, you know what? If you're, let's go to Larry Johnson. If you're Larry Johnson, you got fucking Greg Anthony over here. Larry Johnson should make more than Greg Anthony. Toby Bailey shouldn't make as much as fucking Ed O'Bannon, right?
Uh-huh.
That's just the way it should go. So it's all on a fucking what is it? Scale. That's the word I'm looking for. God damn it.
And that's how it should be. So if you're let's talk football here for a minute. If you're the quarterback, you're probably going to make more than, say, I don't know, the backup corner
Right.
on defense.
I'm not if you're Scott Mitchell.
Fair enough.
Did I hit you? I got you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to fucking stab you in your fucking forehead. I did. Yeah. You guys had a rough fucking run. And allegedly, rumor has it, I'm going to Detroit sometime this year.
Oh, look at you.
Well,
do you want me to? Should we start stocking them on the water now?
I'm taking. Yeah, I was taking cat litter to help them clean out their fucking preparation system, man. All right. Yeah, I do what I can. I do what I can. Hey, why is going somewhere always longer than coming back?
That is true.
It is true. Why is that?
Because the anticipation, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming it's the anticipation of going there. You can't wait to get there.
I went
but
somewhere.
It's the same amount of hours and minutes and seconds.
This weekend we went somewhere that was rugged. It was like the Outback and shit.
Oh,
right?
wow.
It was somewhere hard to go.
Okay.
I say leave the roads like that. Don't pave the fucking roads. Don't make it easier for assholes like me from Boston to go up there. Make that shit a fucking rugged road. Put it back to circa 1890 and make it that hard. If you want to get here, bitch, here I am. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Again, I always bring it back to fucking Punani, right? Here's a hot girl, right? You gotta make it work. You gotta take me to a couple of fucking dinners, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, unless you Suge Knight and you take shit. I don't know how the world works. I'm not a millionaire.
Just leave Tupac.
I'm not a millionaire. But what I'm saying is just leave it rugged. Don't make anything easy. So you got these beautiful places. We went to this place called Tony Lake.
Oh,
Tony,
wow.
You been there?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
How easy was it to get there?
Not easy.
But how was the road? The road wasn't fucking muddy. There was no logs there. You'd have to fight a fucking bear, or gorilla,
No,
or
it was a little
orangutan.
bumpy, but it was okay. Yeah.
Right.
I
But
got
back
there
in the day.
easy.
So rewind it 100 years ago. How hard was it to get there?
Well, probably.
It was hard as shit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck found that too? I always like that shit. So we got this place out here in Utah called Timpanogos Cave.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
the way the dude found it is he was chasing a cougar. He was hunting a cougar, and who the fuck eats cougar meat? But whatever. He's probably
I don't
going
know.
to fuck a sheep.
It was
That's the
100
story
years
he told,
ago.
right? And he ran in there. He ran under something, and he was like, "Oh shit, here's a cave."
Yeah.
That's you know what I mean. There's just all this shit
incredible.
out there. Or if you want to go Bryce Canyon.
Yeah.
You didn't know Bryce Canyon was there.
But
you know who knew? The Native Americans.
Arches National Park.
Okay, what about that?
Who would think? Okay, first of all, so was it Mac that emailed us in about being hot as hell in Phoenix?
Yeah.
If you've ever been to Arches, it's the same.
Okay.
And there's nothing there. At least when he's in Phoenix, he can go into somewhere and get a glass of water.
Okay.
Arches National Park, it's well, I was going to say forest, but there's no trees. It's desolate. It's a desert. There's nothing there. but there's these beautiful arches.
Yeah.
So you can't get water there.
Right.
So you have to take it. So who's the first one to walk out there and go, oh, wow, look at these beautiful arches?
Well, here's the thing.
Listen, asshole, what are you doing out there?
We always talk about the first one. The first one was the people that lived there, and they just looked at it like you look at. So here you are. You're living in Utah, right? You look at the mountains.
Yeah.
So when my cousin comes out here.
Yeah, I've never been
And he
skiing.
looks at the mountains, and he fucking wants to jerk off on them. He's like,
I do that too, though.
These fucking mountains. And then you went to Boston, you're like, oh, look at the water. Oh, you
Yeah,
jerk off
yeah.
on it. The people that looked at the arches, the people that looked at Bryce Canyon, people that looked at Timpanogos Cave, they knew that shit was. There was nothing fucking special.
Except for, I think the arches is a little bit different because it is so hot. Keith, it is so hot out there that no human being actually wants to go out there and go, oh, yeah, it's out here.
You don't like to be
They're
hot like that, do
No.
you? I like to
No,
be hot like
no,
that.
we've had
I
this
love
discussion.
that shit.
Nobody's walking out there and going, oh, cute, look at these arches. They're just like, it's really hot out here. Over there is probably just as bad, but I have water here, not over there. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, when you're in a hot place like that and your girl has sunburned bottoms of her feet, okay, you know you've been doing work. Because what are you gonna do when it's hot like that? You gonna lay down?
Yeah.
You're hot, and you know
You're
what?
going to have lots of kids.
I might as well roll over and get up in this
Yeah.
motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah. So
my
who
back, your feet.
So the people that I wouldn't even say you discovered, the people that founded Las Vegas, God bless you, because that bitch is hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 123 degrees, and at night it's like 101. Have you been to Vegas and Mesquite area in the middle of the night? And it's
love
still
it.
100 degrees.
Me and my boys.
I don't love it.
Me and my
I don't-
boys went to
there's
Phoenix
nothing.
one time, and we walked out, and these assholes in Phoenix had a fucking temperature sign. We walked out. It was 2:00 in the morning. It was 109 degrees.
No.
And I was like, wow. And you breathe that in, you're just like, this is no better.
No.
But I do like it.
You know what's worse, though, in my opinion, is the humid Texas heat. Go to Texas right now,
Okay.
and it's 110,
Uh-huh.
but then you have like 90% humidity. It's better to stand in the sun than in the shade because the sun takes the humidity away. The shade keeps the
Keeps it
humidity.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
miserable. I can't think of a worse place to. Okay, Texas is beautiful. I love Texas, except for the summer. It's miserable.
Yeah.
I never. And every time I've ever gone to Texas is in the summer, and it's awful.
So you like
absolutely awful.
you like the cold better?
I like the heat, but I like the dry heat. Give me the desert heat over the humid heat all day long.
So when I'm out there in that shit, when I went to that the Bear Lake I talked to you about, you got these white people standing there, and I'm gonna put you. No, I'm gonna put you into the role of a black person for a minute. Okay,
all right,
So there's
all right.
3 white people standing there. I'm sitting here. I don't know these fucking white people. I've never seen them before. There's a dude, a girl, a dude, and what they're talking about is how white the girl is. And she's like, I got a son. Look, I'm dark. Look, I got. And he's like, no, you're not dark. The guy on the left.
yeah.
Another guy on the right's like, oh, I'm darker than you and all this. And I'm sitting there with my ass,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My natural
Look,
shit, right?
Wait a minute, guys. Hey, what about me?
But no, I don't want to even be for notice because I want anybody to say anything fucking stupid because I'm
Right,
still that
yeah,
dude. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So they're sitting there. Oh, look how dark I am. And she's like, oh, and the dude's like, oh, you got red. You're not dark. She's like, oh, I'm dark.
Yeah.
And I'm like, to myself, I'm like, why do white people want to be dark so fucking bad?
It-
Do you
it-
understand? If you're white and you want to be dark, you should have to go back to the fucking 1830s. Okay,
Well,
instantly. So if you're white and you're
I'm
over a
gonna-
certain shade, you should just fucking disappear like Enoch out of the fucking Bible, and you disappear and you go back to the 1830s and you deal with that shit. Okay.
Okay, so I have a couple stories. First of all, I'm going to say that when I finally decided that I'd had enough of living in Mexico and I came back, everybody, this is a public safety announcement for any of our white listeners. You're not tan, you're just cherry.
Okay.
Everybody, when I came back from Mexico, everyone here in the States looked red.
To you.
Yeah.
Got it.
And they're like, well, look how tan I am. No, you look red. You
Okay.
look like, go see a dermatologist. Go put some sunscreen on because you look like you're about to catch fire.
Okay.
Secondly, we had this discussion a couple of years ago, I think it was, that originally white people were pasty white because they didn't have to work in the fields because they had slaves to work in the fields.
That's the blue blood shit.
Right, and so they were super white, super pasty, and the whiter and the pastier you were meant the more slaves, the more people you had working for you.
The more regal you were, the more
Right.
money you had.
Yes, and then it evolves where now you can get tan because you can go on the vacation because you had someone working for you.
I remember that.
So now you go out and you can get the tan, you can get dark. And so that's where that comes from. So the more tan I am, the better I look because I have someone actually doing my work for me.
Yes.
When ultimately it's skin cancer. Like, knock it off.
Yeah.
Go back to being pasty just because it's healthier.
Hey,
knock it off.
Let me ask you a question. How come I haven't seen the little fucking fireworks display you fucking spent 6 hours fucking formatting and shit?
It is the 4th of July.
Show these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not
God
the one.
Damn it.
That's the one I wanted right there.
Do it again.
Look at it. Look, it's going right now. It's the 4th of July, and it's the fireworks.
You spent 9 hours working on this shit. I came over here, I had breakfast, lunch, and almost dinner, and you're just fucking putting this shit up, and I remembered.
Yeah, you did. I'm glad you did because now that I'm watching it again, I'm proud that I put fireworks up on our video. So if you're listening, jump over at, when are we at? An hour and 25 minutes and look at the fireworks display that I put up there.
You ever think about all the shit you accumulate as an adult? Like when you moved out of your parents' house, what did you have? Tell me what you had. The day you moved out.
Clothes.
You had your clothes and what else? Dad didn't give you a couch?
No.
Some funky ass?
I had nothing.
He didn't give you no tools or nothing?
No. In fact, for Christmas each year, my dad, over the years, he'd give me a tool or a set of tools. Like, here's some wrenches.
Okay.
Here's a saw. Here's a
condom. Never gave you a condom?
No, never.
Right. Shame on him.
I wonder if he ever even thought about that.
Yeah, he should have.
No, I think he enjoys being a grandpa, so he's like,
that many times over?
Whichever one I get to see this year is great. I think he figures if the more I have, he'll get to see more of them.
For the holidays. Gotcha.
Yeah. So when I left, I had my clothes. I was worried about having toilet paper in my house when I moved out.
So you had like, you Z Cavarici or you Bugle Boy? What was your era?
When you
moved out, did you have Z Cavarici?
No.
That's how did you have Bugle Boy?
No.
Oh, so you were Genera.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jabot.
No. So I had one pair of Jabot when I was a kid. One pair of Jabot, and I thought it was so cool. I had one pair of Jabot, and I had one pair of Guess. And I thought I was the shit.
The shit, yes.
And then I move out, and I'm like, oh, hey, what's the thrift store have in stock? I left. I'm telling you this right now, Keith. When I left my parents' house and went on my own, I had the clothes that I owned. That was all I had. I had nothing. In fact, when I moved out, I relied on someone else to bring a bed. It was that bad. I was so worried that I didn't have toilet paper to wipe my own ass with that I went out and I made sure that I stocked up on that.
I'm the same way, man. But you look around now, you look in your fucking garage, you look at just all the shit you have.
We accumulate a lot of shit.
I know somebody who's trying to become a minimalist, like they're throwing shit away. That I nailed that. What are you laughing at? What the fuck are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the person, not you.
No, but you did
a good job.
You scared me because I was like, I think I'm talking English.
I think you did a great job.
I know times I fuck up, but I knew I didn't fuck up that time.
You did a great job.
So they're trying to become a minimalist, right? Okay. And I'm like, they got the right shit going on. Like, download this shit because if you're a Native American, if you're African over here, if you're fucking in Scotland, you look Scottish. You're Scottish. You didn't have a bunch of shit. You didn't have 16 fucking Tupperwares and all this shit. Yeah, one spoon, one fork, maybe a pair of chopsticks, depending upon your lineage, right?
Yeah.
And you just did your thing.
Yeah.
We have so much shit. I was thinking about
figure it out.
Garage, and I was like, I bought all this shit. My parents didn't buy any of this shit in here. Like when I moved out, like you.
Yep.
So here's what I had. I had clothes.
Yep.
I had albums because I love my music.
Oh yeah, I have my CDs.
I had sneakers. That was it. I had a duffel bag and a chest, like a sailor's chest. I
had 3 pairs of 3 pairs of shoes. I had boots, sneakers, and I had a pair of like sandals or something. In case I needed to go out or take a shower in a public restaurant.
Damn.
Restaurant. Why would you say
you prepared for the shit, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not the kid, man. I was on some other shit. My dad, I mean, he raised me right, but I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit. So the other day, I haven't bought new socks in probably 3 years, and the other day I went to my sock drawer and I pulled out a pair of socks I never fucking wore. You know how I know I never fucking wore them? Because they still had the fucking sticker on them.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Keith, you need to be hungry for a while. Because here's a man that was raised by his mother and his father, and we spent our whole life not being homeless.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like, there was some hard times. And here I am with a fucking pair of socks in the drawer for the last 3 fucking years, but I'm okay with that because I'm better than everything else, right? No, I don't get it no more, man. So there's that. And I would also like to talk to people about speed dial. No.
I guess technically we still have it, right?
Wood.
Okay, I'm listening.
Remember when you used to give somebody a number for fucking speed dial? So you got a little girlfriend back in the day, right? She gave you a little mouth, little neck, little head, right? And so she moved up from speed dial number 7 to maybe number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Remember you
Yep.
punched 3 and you called Tracy. Tracy was the one. And then Tracy wanted to act up, so Tracy went down to number 5. Right?
Yeah.
Remember that shit? You don't have that no more.
Yep.
You got speed dial now where you could go into your phone, you got names and shit.
All you have to do is say the name of your service and then call whomever.
These motherfuckers, they would stand next to you and they would fucking page you and shit and wonder what number came in and all that, right? Everybody it was like a hierarchy and you had to work to get your game together. I miss speed dial because there's a lot of motherfuckers now that need speed dial because everybody thinks they're fucking gold and they're not. Like that dumb bitch on fucking Instagram that's talking about, hey, if a man buys me a car and he breaks up with me, I get to keep that car because he pulled me up and now this is the level I'm used to living at.
No.
Look, listen, stupid fucking bitch. Look. The level you're living at is the level I allow you to live at. Why don't you go out and get a fucking job? Guess who's hiring? Arby's.
Yeah.
So if you want a fucking job, work double time at Arby's and keep that car. Other than that, the car leaves when I leave.
Yep.
So the minute you start acting like a fucking stupid ass, the car leaves.
Yes.
But she thinks I should keep the car, and I should keep paying on the car because she's got subpar pussy. No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she got grade A pussy, you're gonna stay. You know what I mean? Grade A pussy does some different things and shit. It makes you rethink your whole life, right? But
it does.
Subpar pussy, you're like, bitch, I can get this pussy from your sister.
Listen, there's plenty.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, there's plenty of dragons out there. I can slay all those that I want.
Why'd you call her a dragon?
Google it.
Okay, I will. Is that what is that?
One of our listeners is gonna Google slaying a dragon.
What am I looking for though? That Urban Dictionary. Is that Urban Dictionary?
Yeah,
shit?
It's Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Yeah, Google it.
All
I'm gonna get in trouble.
What? Look, you can't get in trouble on your own fucking podcast.
That's true. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you that right now, man.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Do you ever think about how fast technology's moved over the past 100 years? Look,
I do all the time. Not even 100. Like I'm talking like 25 years.
Okay, so 25.
Look where it's gone.
So you're saying 1995 to now?
Yeah, look where it's gone from then. Holy hell!
And I respect that, but
for AOL, because I jerked off a lot to AOL.
So my boy,
add me. All you had to type was add me, and all of a sudden your inbox was full of porn.
My boy Lindsay, one time, we were talking about. I never forget this. We were in a car and we were driving up the street. I can remember right where we were before you had to have a seatbelt on all the time, and we're talking about computer porn. Computers just came out, and he's like I really want to fucking jerk off to a computer. He's like, would you like me to take my shirt off? When computers sounded like that, like fucking war games. But now, yes, on a computer, if a computer asks you, do we want to take the shirt off? You're like, goddamn, please.
Yeah.
How come the shirt's not already off?
You're like,
but back then,
what button do I hit to hit?
It was some other shit. Yeah. But what I'm talking about in terms of technology is I'll go from 1900 to now. Okay. So,
it's crazy.
How long has humans been around? Humans have been around for what? 500,000 years?
Sure. All right. Let's go with that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like the way you just agree with me. So you just fucking put your...
I don't know.
Whatever Keith said, all right? But no, let's go 500,000 years.
Okay.
Humans been around for 500,000 fucking years.
Okay.
And all this shit has happened. Like, fire showed up, the wheel showed up. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. All right? Intermittently.
Yeah.
But then you hit 1900. Now you hit factories. Now you hit car. Then you got a plane. Then you got going to the moon. Now you got fax. Now you got... What the fuck just happened to you? What was that?
I had to chill.
You get the chills?
I got
This makes you horny? This makes you horny? So then you got fucking beepers.
I might have peed in my pants a little.
Now you got all that shit in that little bit of time. So from 1940, when what happened? What happened in the 40s? Roswell. Fuck you. Here we go. I'm going here. You got Roswell.
Yeah, Roswell,
aliens,
New Mexico.
Right?
Yep.
All that shit.
I'm following you.
All of a sudden, now we got all this fucking technology so fucking fast. You telling me aliens don't live here? I know. This happened. Look, we get the Bigfoot.
Men in Black was not wrong.
The Bigfoot guy's coming. I don't know when he's coming, but he's coming.
You know what else is?
I'm coming.
Aside from me later today is Snaggles.
Snaggles is showing up in a couple of weeks.
And we have another mask-off.
We got a mask-off coming next week, Wood.
Yeah, we do.
We got a mask-off coming next week. We're back in the game. People are willing to sit in here without dumbness and they give their story.
Yeah, because when they walk in here, I'm like, show me your vaccination card.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No,
but we've been asking for the last year and a half, hey, come on the show. It's fine. You'd be good.
I think we're getting back in our rhythm. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the listeners and we're going to shove it down their fucking throat till they like it. We're going to make them love us, right? So we got a mask off next week. Then the next 2 weeks, we got people in the fucking room, so you don't have to just listen to us. Here we come. We're back, and we love this shit.
Yes. I love the mask. Well, not only me, but everybody loves the mascot. Our numbers always pop off when it comes to the mascot.
But I'm letting you off the hook. What do you think about the last 100 years in terms of technology? Do you think something's going on with that? Do you think 1940 was actually a catalyst for all this shit? Do you see the government talked about UFO?
If you remember school back in the day, they would always talk about the Dark Ages. Remember the Dark Ages?
Yeah.
When nothing happened.
Supposedly.
Okay. And then everything starts slowly coming up. And if you look at like pyramids and different things like that, there is... How come the pyramids and in Mexico, if you've ever been to Mexico City, the pyramids are perfectly aligned, like latitude, longitude, perfect.
Okay.
If you have no understanding of like the world, how do you get them perfectly aligned?
Yes.
How do you do that without something?
Wait.
Without something. So now you jump to the 1940s. Okay, I'll buy it even because I think you and I are on the same page with this. 1940 and all of a sudden things pop off. We had computers and technology. So you and I we started using computers and technology in 1995, 96.
No.
Okay. Maybe I did.
You did. Yeah.
But it existed then.
Yes.
It existed way before
Yes, in the 60s when it was the size of the woodshed.
Yeah, but it all existed and it was all there. And I don't think that we did it on our own.
No. So do you agree with that shit? You think something fucking happened?
Yes.
Absolutely. His name's called something Thor. Punch in fucking Thor the alien. Punch that in, Wood. There's a dude.
If I type
Valiant Thor, that's his name, and it's supposedly a fucking alien that landed on Earth and taught the humans Valiant Thor. Yes, there it is.
But Thor. Okay. Is he where the comic book Thor comes in?
No, he's a fucking dude that supposedly landed on.
But is that where he came from? Is that where Thor the comic book guy came from?
Okay. I'm going to start talking again.
Okay.
And if you cut me off, we still won't get any further than we are right now. Okay? All right? So he's a dude. He's supposedly a fucking alien that landed and gave the humans technology. And he walked them through shit.
That's Thor, the comic book guy.
I don't do comic books.
But I'm telling you right now, that is where it came from.
Talk to Lofton about the comic books. I'm not that guy.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you right now that that's Thor. Thor is a god that came from...
God!
Yes, he came from his Earth. He comes here and he's got the hammer. He swings it, all that shit. He's a god from his.
I do. I know. I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm listening.
I don't. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm a child. I'm a child.
His hammer's bigger. I promise. It's about 18 to 24 inches. Anyway, he comes to the Earth.
Okay.
I'm measuring. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna have to research this.
No,
he's a dude. He's a real guy. I'm looking at it right here on the screen. Valiant Thor is a real guy, but I wonder now if what's the guy he died, the comic book dude,
Stan Lee.
Yeah, Stan Lee. I wonder if that's where he got Thor from.
Oh, he did Thor. I thought he just did Spider-Man and the Hulk.
How come all the movies? That's all the same. No. That's all in this. So there's Marvel Comics, who you're thinking of, and then DC Comics, which stands for Dark Comics, which is Superman and Batman
and the Joker.
DC and the Joker. It's DC. It's Dark Comics.
Is that really what it stood for?
Yes, Dark Comics.
No shit.
So whenever DC Comics are dark, no shit.
Okay.
It stands for Dark Comics, assholes. DC Comics.
What does Marvel stand for?
Marvel.
Oh, okay.
It's like Marvelous.
Last superhero movie I
bet that's
saw
where Stan Lee got it from.
was the Joker with that motherfucker.
Phoenix Walker?
Nope.
Phoenix?
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's one of the Phoenixes.
Phoenix Walker. That was a badass movie. And you go Joker even before then with the who's the dude that died? The dude that died is the Joker. The fucking dude that played the Joker with Batman.
Yeah. That I thought
the Australian dude. He's from Australia.
I don't know who you're talking about. He was good, but I don't think he was the best.
What the fuck was his name? Wood, come on.
I don't remember.
You got a TV with a fucking typewriter in front of it. What the fuck is that? But anyhow, that was a great one too. I don't watch a lot of the super movies now because I come from an era when you had like Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Sylvester Stallone, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and there were people walking around. They didn't have capes on, right? What's his name?
I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see what we got.
How do we not know his name?
Why are we having such a hard time thinking?
Why are you going so fucking far? Why didn't you just punch in the Joker?
He's from like the Dark Knight.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
I don't know.
Joker 2008. Yeah, Dark Knight. There we go. What's his name? That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Brokeback Mountain.
Was he?
Yeah.
I never saw that, so I have no idea.
You didn't see it because you were in a pillow. Biting
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. That's who we're looking for.
So okay. So
we're finna gay people all day. Let me tell you something.
So I like the movie The Joker. I don't like that they blame it on like mental illness because I like the Heath Ledger where he's just crazy.
Because he wants to be.
Yes. So if they would have combined the Heath Ledger with the Joker movie and made him like just because he's crazy, not because of mental illness or his mom, I would have loved that even more. Yeah. But I like that Joker more than Heath Ledger though.
The mom shit kind of freaked me out too.
Yeah, but it's so stereotypical though.
Exactly. That's my point.
I don't know. Whatever.
A woman did this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Speaking of women fucking shit up right now, like we're blaming shit on women with the Joker. First of all, Madonna's dating a 27-year-old, and I think we talked about her last week.
Madonna?
Yeah, you say that, right? But in my head, because I'm a sexist, right? She's dating a young dude. Like, if it was fucking Wayne Newton dating a 27-year-old, you'd be like, good for you, Wayne Newton. But with Madonna, you're like, oh, how do you stay wet, Madonna? And who wants to beat on those brittle bones that you got serving up?
I'm pretty sure.
Would you hit Madonna right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you asked this like 3 weeks ago when you asked, and I said yes.
I said
absolutely. It's Madonna.
I'd fuck Madonna.
You know,
today.
I don't care. Let's go.
Like Madonna walking here right now, all you hear on this podcast is, ow. Stop. I'll take it off. Don't rip it. Hey, stop pulling me.
You know I can't get pregnant, right?
I can't breathe. So
it's Madonna.
What I'm going back to the
Same
women.
with Cyndi Lauper.
Damn. She's underrated.
Cyndi Lauper was fantastic.
She's underrated, man.
I did love Cyndi.
All right, so women now, and specifically white women. Everybody's all inclusive. If he wants to identify as a fucking giraffe, let him identify as a giraffe.
Okay.
No, let him identify as a giraffe.
I was going to ask you a question.
Trans woman wins Miss Nevada.
No.
Now set to compete in Miss USA. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem you got now.
She won because of that specifically only.
If I was out there dating right now,
it's like
it's incumbent upon me to grab people's crotches because you're not going to disclose to me until it's too late. And guess what? If it's too late, it's too late. And now I'm that guy.
So
you know what I mean?
What's the Jenner name? The one that the athlete, the dude that Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Became Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah. Which is not a good-looking woman.
No, not.
That should be a prerequisite. If you want to transfer him to a woman or to a man, you should at least look that part. Because you look at him, and as a woman, you're like, God damn, you're fucking ugly.
Yeah, like, just because you have long hair now doesn't make you a pretty woman.
Gays are loving us today.
And, yeah.
Let's hear it.
I honestly lost where I was going, but somewhere that I was frustrated. I don't remember now.
All I'm saying is, if I saw this motherfucker walking through, and I'm single and I'm looking at him. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try and fuck this bitch. And then I roll up.
You have to watch for the Adam's apple.
I think that shit's out the window now. I don't think that's an indicator no more. Do you see a fucking Adam's apple here, Woody? Do you see an Adam's apple? Is that anything that's going to tell you to back up?
No, probably not.
But your impregnation skills are showing up right now, and you're doing your thing. I see this motherfucker right now. I'm like, yeah, you about to get fucked. And then you get there.
But you can't impregnate. You can't impregnate. You have to impregnate a certain
no
entrance.
Right, but now you look at these motherfuckers, and the questions you need to ask is, how much lube do we need? Okay, do we just need a normal amount of lube, or do we need a lot of lube? Where am I going with this? What are we gonna do? All right, we're going from over here. How do you like it? You have to ask these questions now because you can't say to anybody. You can't just say, "Oh, hey, are you a dude?" Because you offend every fucking body.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. How what are you gonna get for me? That's all I want to know. How much work I got to do? No, seriously. How much work?
Yeah.
You gonna shine me up or what? What? These are legitimate questions. But we're so sensitive now.
We are.
Right? So now you're on a date. You're on a date. You gotta walk up. You gotta grab something in your fucking crotch. And you gotta fill that shit out. What are you doing, motherfucker? You're groping me. I'm not groping you. I'm trying to see where I gotta be mentally tonight.
And that's a serious question.
Yes.
Like you've got to find out what it is you have to do to please the other person.
No, to please me, motherfucker. How the fuck is it gonna go down though?
Even that though. That's what I'm saying though. Like you have to know. So. Real life situation. You run into this, and here you are. You're faced with it. You're like, oh shit. You have to have that discussion.
Yes.
It's not offensive to have that discussion one-on-one. So why then is it offensive to have that in the public? Like you have to have that discussion. You have to talk about it.
You're insensitive.
No, you're not. You're like, look. I can't get off. You can't get off if we don't have an understanding of how that works. If we don't know how it works. I mean, we know how it works, but if we don't know how that's going to work for each other, like, that's not insensitive. That's just like you and I both have a goal in mind. We want to hit the finish line.
Pop, pop.
If I can't hit the finish line, if you can't hit the finish line, then we got a problem. So let's have a discussion about it. Okay, cool. In one-on-one, you have the discussion, no problem. But then all of a sudden now in public, that's a problem?
I think you go a little too far with that because my thing is, if I roll up and you got the same shit I got, right, and you look like this motherfucker look, my question for you is this: do you know anybody I know? If you know somebody I know, we got a fucking problem. If you don't know anybody I know, guess what? I'm this far. You're taking it.
Yeah.
Call it what you want.
Yep.
All right. Woman stole $1 million in jewelry from date while he slept. Now, here's the problem.
$1 million? You
bring a fucking broad back and you're showing off and you bring it to your house. First of all, your number one mistake is bringing it back to your house. If you meet some skeezer, put that shit in the car. Put it in the car, put it on the back of the car, put it in the fucking alleyway.
There's plenty
of
alleys.
Put it in her spot.
Yeah.
All right? You bring it to your house and then you fall asleep like a dumbass. All right? What you do is you do yours and you fucking escort her out the fucking house and you say, you know what? I'm setting the alarm.
I'll
be gone.
I'll give you a call later.
Your cab will be here in 12 minutes.
Yep.
Move along, young lady.
Oh, are you cold? Here's a blanket.
This motherfucker fell asleep like he was in love and shit. He fell asleep like he was in love. And she stole $12 million. And this is Atlanta, because that's where everybody's turned up these days,
okay,
right?
But $12 million in jewelry?
$1 million in jewelry.
Okay, $1 million.
Yeah.
I don't even have $1 in jewelry.
Uh-huh.
You have $1 million in jewelry?
Hanging around the house,
What are you doing?
Hanging around the house.
What are you doing in your life that you have $1 million worth of jewelry?
I don't know. But what are you doing in your life? How come you don't have no brothers or uncles that tell you, you know what, you get a skeezer at your house, you nail that motherfucker, and you boot her out? Guys or girls? If you're a guy or a girl, once you get yours, you know what, gotta go. Oh, I want to cuddle with you. I think you're so cute. I love you. I want to know your name. I want to see you again. Guess what? See me again on my terms. Get the fuck out my house.
Cuddle till 6 a.m.
6 a.m.?
6 a.m. Or 6, whatever.
I love 6 a.m.
Cuddle till then.
Yes.
And then escort them out. You know what? Even take it a step further. Be like, you know what? I got your Uber. I got your Lyft.
Right outside.
Yeah, and they're here for you.
You're going to steal my shit.
They're going to call you by name, and they're going to pick you up and take you out because you know what?
I'm
fancy.
Here's the thing with this generation right now. If
you have $1 million, you can take them on a limo to their house.
I wouldn't tell nobody that shit. If I got played like that, because now in my era, your boys are like, you stupid motherfucker. Ha ha. And you're like, oh, this bitch. Now they're like, oh, she stole now you're the victim. You're a dumbass is what you are, man.
Her name's Jessica. Yeah, when you find out it's actually Rebecca.
Yeah, right.
Because you have no idea.
Did you see the sex plater? Fuck. We gotta get close. You see the spectator who caused a massive Tour de France crash?
Yeah.
You see that dumb bitch with the fucking sign?
Holding the sign up?
Yeah. And then she bounced out.
I think it was a dude, actually.
No, it was a girl.
Is it?
It was a girl.
Oh.
She calls the fuck.
They're French, so what do you know?
And then she bounced out. Like,
that wasn't me.
Oopsie poopsie. I'm out of here. They found the bitch, and now she's in jail for that shit. Cause she fucked up. It's not all about you. It's about the people that train for that shit.
Right, and it's not even about the race that it slowed and stopped the race. It's about the injuries and the damage caused by that. Because did you watch that crash?
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
It's like 50 people crash and like it's incredible the amount of damage. That one stupid sign to say "Good job, Grandpa."
Yeah,
and I think that's actually what it said. Was like, "Congrats, Grandpa," or some bullshit like this big cardboard.
She made
sign.
it all about her. Man.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna leave with you with this one.
Okay, all right.
I love people that say, "Fuck the motherfucking system." Okay.
Yeah.
You got this fucking dude, right? They want to buy his property. They want to buy a house. They're doing a whole eminent domain thing because we're gonna build high-rise buildings around here. He said, "You know what? Fuck you.
Yep.
I'm not moving." And they said, "Oh, word? You're not moving?" And they build high-rise buildings around him. And he's the last one. He said, "I love my house." Now, I like that about him, but at the same time, you're like, you know what? Look, motherfucker, you can build that house anywhere with the money they're going to give you. He said, "You know what? I don't want to move. I raised my babies here." I said, "Well, you're a better parent than me because I could fucking forget all those fucking babies for the money you're about to give me, okay?"
For that millions of dollars?
They built this shit around
I'll make
him.
some more babies.
But now he's a spectacle because what are you going to do? When you go to that town, you go like, where's the asshole that didn't sell?
Where's that little house?
And how you going to sell that house? You're never going to sell it.
Nope.
Right?
Nope. But you're going to charge for tours.
But you proved the point.
Yeah.
You proved the point.
So you're making more money if you're selling it and getting out of there so they can continue to build there, or you're making more money being the guy that's doing the tours like, "Oh, you want to see the backside of that high rise?"
Now I'm touring like a show pony. I got to come on your fucking dime? No, I'm selling this shit and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Wherever
I don't want anything.
Wherever little Jerry and Timmy and Frankie learn how to ride a fucking bike, you know what? We'll pretend it's over here.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
I love my kids, but you know what? Good night now.
Yeah.
We're trying to get paid.
Yeah, we're
do you like eating, asshole? Because
Yeah.
this is going to feed us, okay? What with that? Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying. And
we
guys,
went long today, didn't we?
We did. We went a little bit long.
I like it.
We did, as a matter of fact. Do you know why we went long? Because it was a celebration.
Yes.
Of the 4th.
Celebration.
Of the 4th of July. You know what? Here, boom. There's my happy 4th of July celebration all up on our faces there.
Twice,
I'm going to put up some fireworks if you're watching live.
Wood spent 16 hours coming up with that fucking celebration and didn't put it on until I said something.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it.
I'm drunk, so what the fuck? Mask off next week.
Mask off next week, guys. Promise you don't want to miss this, as you never do. You never want to miss our masks off. They're always a hot topic. They're always fantastic. So we'll be here same time, same place, same bat channel if keep with our superhero theme. We'll have our sponsors over there. I want to reiterate this because we mentioned this like 2 hours ago. If you've been to Tiger Claw Tattoo and you have any ink whatsoever that they have done for you, please send that over. I would love to display everything that Tiger Claw has done for So What You Saying and our people, because that would be fantastic because they are the greatest. I'll put them, as I said before, I'll put them against anybody out there. So check them out, guys. Native Roots Design Co. They're on Instagram. Check those guys out, and MVPJerseyFraming.com. Of course, if you have a jersey from, I say high school because that's, high school champions are listening to us. So check them out. Get that taken care of. Keith, really on this 4th of July celebration day, all I have to tell you, man, it was a pleasure.
Pop, we out.